Who runs the world, global tech giants or governments?
The Australian government wanted a way of trying to claw back some of the advertising revenue that Google and Facebook had taken away from media companies.
Read all about it. Morning paper.
Before the internet, media companies, newspapers, made money by selling copies of papers and also by selling advertising.
It's been a terrible couple of years for Australia's media industry, as in many parts of the world. Since January 2019, 120 newsrooms have closed in Australia.
Google and Facebook are so dominant that for every $100 of advertising revenue, Google gets $53, Facebook gets $28, and the remaining $19 has to be shared amongst all media companies.
The Morrison government's position is very clear. We want the digital giants paying traditional news media businesses for generating original journalistic content.
Facebook has hit the nuclear button in its standoff with the government.
The country woke up today to find most Australian news pages were just a blank space.
Facebook suddenly pulled Australian news from its platform.
The social media giant striking out against the federal government's media bargaining laws.
But after some behind-the-scenes negotiations, they've announced that it's coming back. This decision just shows how much power Facebook has got to influence governments. They have won some significant concessions in a number of last-minute deals.
Google, on the other hand, is cutting deals with these news publishers.
Google managed to find a workaround. They came up with a compromise and they made individual deals with media companies, including Guardian Australia, to pay them for some content on some of their different products. It's already had reverberations around the world. Britain and Canada have both signalled that they are behind Australia's fight with Facebook and they'd like to go down a similar path. The chair of the British Media Committee has actually called Facebook's action bully boy tactics. And Canada has indicated that they are actually pushing their legislation ahead and that this is not going to deter them. Facebook's ability to win these concessions from the Australian government won't go unnoticed around the world. I think that the damage to their reputation has already been done, and legislators in other countries will be watching very closely.